Ella and the Glimmering Orb. In the verdant town of Safton, there was a young mage named Ella who possessed a glimmering orb. This orb was not just a decorative piece, it had a unique power. Whenever Ella whispered a secret into the orb, it would encase the secret in a shimmering bubble, allowing Ella to transform or use that secret safely without affecting anything outside the bubble. One day, Ella found a mysterious glowing stone. Curious about its properties, but not wanting to risk exposing it directly, she whispered its essence into the orb. The orb then encased the essence of the stone in a shimmering bubble, allowing Ella to safely study and transform it without altering the original stone. What is this story about? Well, the story is about a concept called let. So there is this let keyword in Kotlin, and let functions act like Ella's glimmering orb. It allows you to use and transform an object without a confined scope, without affecting the original object. So let's go ahead and create an object of type name or of type string optional, which is going to be Ella. Okay, so this optional or this question mark here basically just says that this can be a nullable. So this variable can be null, but it can also be a string. So it's either empty or it is a string. Well, by default, you see it's going to have a value, but this question mark is going to be important for the next point. So we have this nullable string. That's the word, how you're going to call it in, well, if you want to pronounce it, nullable string. Now, if we want to safely transform it, we need to use the let function. So we can use name question mark dot let, and then in curly brackets is where we can now safely transform it. So in this scope, let creates a confined scope like the shimmering bubble, where you can safely use and transform name without affecting its original state. So in this case, we can just say print line it dot to uppercase, like so. Now it is complaining because this seems to be a deprecated function, but it doesn't matter for us because we just want to use it for a simple example here. So we can see now we wrote Ella all in uppercase. Now in this particular case, this is not really required to have this question mark and all of that, but it's really just about the concept, the idea behind the fact that a variable can be empty, so it can be nullable, and if you want to safely get its information out and work with its information, you can use this keyword let. And that is going to be very important for our next video, where we're going to use the let concept in our project, as well as the map concept and the copy concept. So all three that we have learned in the last few videos, we will require. So let's get started.